A day after she was suspended by her party, BRS MLC K Kavitha resigned from the party and her MLC post, held an emotional press conference in Hyderabad and hit out at her cousin and BRS MLA Harish Rao, who she claimed is conspiring against her father K Rama Rao. She reiterated her claim that KT Rama Rao, her brother, did not back her when she was fighting Harish Rao.
That's right, Veera. Alleging that Chief Minister Revanth Reddy was shielding those conspiring against her father. Kavitha also claimed that false cases were filed against her. But after the press conference, her brother and BRS working president KT Rama Rao spoke to the media and completely ignored his sister's allegations and also resignation. Chief Minister of Telangana Revanth Reddy meanwhile hit out at Kavitha for making allegations against him. Listen in to those reactions.
You're suggesting that there's a conspiracy by Harish Rao and Santosh Kumar. Is your brother KT Rama Rao also part of the conspiracy, or you think he has been misled by these people?
Madam, our family, me, myself, my brother and my father, they do not want us to be united. And unfortunately, I believe they are filling my brother's ears and my father's ears. And I believe that they have succumbed to that malign campaign that has happened against me, and I hope they will soon realize that I am not the one who is hurting the party. Jai Telangana! Jai KCR!
మనం ఆనాడు కొంత ఓవర్ కాన్ఫిడెంట్ గా కూడా పోయాం. కేసీఆర్ గారు ఆయన ప్రభుత్వం చేసిన పని 10 ఏళ్ల పాటు బహుశా భారతదేశంలో 78 సంవత్సరాల్లో ఎక్కడా కూడా ఏ ప్రభుత్వం కూడా అంత తీవ్ర స్థాయిలో 10 ఏళ్లలో ఇంత అద్భుతమైన ఫలితాలు సాధించలేదు. మీకు రెండు మూడు చెప్తాను నేను. ఒకటి, మన రాష్ట్రం రాకముందు గోదావరిలో, కృష్ణలో మన నీటికి సంబంధించి పెద్ద ఎత్తున పోరాటాలు జరిగినా ఎన్నడూ ప్రాజెక్టుల నిర్మాణం జరగలేదు. మన బీళ్ళకి గోదావరి నీళ్ళు రాలేదు, కృష్ణా నీళ్ళు రాలేదు. అదే కేసీఆర్ ప్రభుత్వం వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఏం జరిగిందో నాకంటే బాగా మీకే తెలుసు. 2014కి పూర్వం తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం, తెలంగాణ ప్రాంతం, ఆనాడు రాష్ట్రంగా లేదు కాబట్టి ప్రాంతం,
ఆయన వెనకాల ఈయన ఉన్నాడని, ఈయన వెనకాల ఆయన ఉన్నాడని నేను ఒక మాట చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. అంత చెత్తగాళ్ళ వెనకాల నేనెందుకు ఉంటానయా? నేను నాయకుడిని ఉంటే ముందుంటా, మా వాళ్ళకు తోడుకుంటా. వాళ్ళ కుటుంబాలు వాళ్ళు కత్తులతో పొడుచుకొని హరీష్ రావు, సంతోష్ రావు వెనకాల రేవంత్ రెడ్డి ఉన్నాడు అని ఒకరంటే, లేదు కల్వకుంట్ల కవిత గారు వెనకాల రేవంత్ రెడ్డి ఉన్నాడని. మీరంతా దిక్కుమాలని తెలంగాణ ప్రజలు బండకేసి కొడితే మీ వెనకాల ఎవడన్నా బుద్ధునోడు ఉంటాడా? అన్నం తినవాడు ఎవడన్నా మీతోను ఉంటాడా? నేను ఉండేది పాలమూరు జిల్లా 4 కోట్ల తెలంగాణ ప్రజల వెనుక ఉంటా, తోడుంటా, వాళ్ళ కోసం పని చేస్తా. నాకంత సమయం లేదు ఇంత పనికిమాలతోని కలిసి, లేకపోతే మీకు మీరే పంపకాలలో వచ్చిన పంచాయతీలు మీరే పొడుచుకుంటారు. మేము చూస్తే చాలు. జరుగుతున్న పరిణామాలు అందరికీ తెలుసు. దయచేసి మీ వివాదంలోకి, మీ కుటుంబ పంచాయతీల్లో, మీ కుల పంచాయతీల్లో మమ్మల్ని లాగకండి. మాకెలాంటి ఆసక్తి లేదు. మిమ్మల్ని ఎప్పుడో ప్రజలు తిరస్కరించిండ్రు. మీరు కాలం చెల్లిన 1000 రూపాయల నోటు లాంటోళ్ళు కాలగర్భంలో కలిసిపోతుందా?
Revanth Reddy hitting back, KT Rama Rao sidestepping that issue completely, not even mentioning it. K Kavitha alleging that no one backed her as she fought those who were conspiring against her father and former Chief Minister and BRS Chief K Rama Rao. So what next for the BRS? Vasudha joining us this evening. Ravula Sridhar Reddy of the BRS, NDTV's Uma Sudhir and political analyst Professor Akhil Swami. First to you, Uma Sudhir. Have you been able to speak to KT Rama Rao or to KCR? Is there any off-the-record reaction from them, at least, to the developments and the accusations made by K Kavitha or from Harish Rao himself?
So yes, I have spoken off the record, should I say, on telephone to KT Rama Rao, and yes, of course, Kavitha has also spoken to us almost for 40 minutes without a camera so far. She is hopefully going to join us as well. But more importantly, what I must point out is that while the family is kind of bruising under what has happened, and KT Rama Rao sidestepping or almost ignoring the recent developments, the outbursts of his sister, and the very damning coming kind of observations, comments or things that she is putting in the public domain are going to be very damaging to both the BRS as well as KCR, the leadership of the party, because she is talking about many issues that happened during the BRS rule, and that is not leaving the BRS in any glory. And KT Rama Rao very clearly does not want to talk about this in the public domain, at least not yet, and that's the reason why he's in fact at the Eravalli farmhouse where his father is. He's with his father and not commenting on it publicly as of now, and Harish Rao is away as well.
Vasudha.
That's right, Uma. So also Harish Rao is abroad, and KT Rama Rao has sidestepped that question. Okay, joining us now is Rahula Sridhar Reddy, who's from the BRS. Mr. Reddy, how does the party look at this? Because this is the first family of the BRS. This is the person who has also taken part in the agitation for the state. She was prominent member of the party. How does the party look at the suspension of K Kavitha?
See, nobody denies the contribution that she made during her tenure, but party also has done the same. Rather, she was made MP, then she's also given an opportunity to be an MLC. So, see, irrespective of their relationship with the party supremo or their position and stature in the party, everybody must be working under the party's framework within the guidelines of the party, and there should be some discipline in the system. Everybody has a right to express. If you have any grievance, you can very well express in the right forum, talk about it, convey your feelings. But it is ultimately up to the party's, leadership to take a decision, because it is not the interest of one or two individuals when you come to a political party or any organization for that matter. It is the interest of the organization in general, and taking the Telangana's interest into consideration, the decisions will be taken. It is not for individual specific. So these kind of comments from her coming after the suspension are definitely not in good taste, and these are all baseless allegations, because whatever Congress and BJP...
But Rahula Sridhar Reddy, the concern really is that the Kaleshwaram issue, which is a very, very potent political issue, at least from the Congress's point of view, gets bolstered with these allegations by Kavitha Kalavakuntala. She says that there was a conspiracy, which means somebody in the BRS is complicit in that Kaleshwaram scam.
See, today whatever Congress has been speaking, whatever BJP was claiming for the last 2.5 years or 3 years, the same was uttered by her today. So ultimately, the issue is same. Today, the Revanth Reddy government has referred the case to CBI for the investigation, further investigation. So whether a family member speaks the language, whether an opponent speaks the language, ultimately the law of the land will act in the same fashion.
Okay, so law of the land, law of the party, sir. Okay, Kavitha has also reacted to this, saying that she is willing to stand for the sake of truth, and she's also said Satyameva Jayate. Before that, Uma Sudhir, how do we read this statement by K Kavitha, where she says that if this is the cost of speaking up the truth, then I'm ready to pay whatever it takes for Satyameva Jayate?
So the question would be, why she did not speak the truth so far? If she is standing for Satyameva Jayate, and everyone in the party apparently knew about the kind of what she calls as a amassing of wealth by Harish Rao during his first tenure as irrigation minister, even though she says that he was not taken as irrigation minister in the second tenure for the same reason, but he was given a portfolio. He has been finance minister. He has handled important portfolios. So the moment of truth for Kavitha seems to come at a convenient time when she wants to blame the leadership within the party. That's something that is certainly going to be held against her. The second part of it is also that, like Veera was saying, if Kaleshwaram is a big thing, she has actually taken this one step further by also alleging that the money that was got from the Kaleshwaram, ill-gotten money, was also used to fund elections. As many as 25 MLA elections were funded using that ill-gotten money, is what Kavitha is saying. And this is certainly something that, is going to catch the attention of people, and they're going to ask questions about how far does this rot go? Because if she's going to talk about all this kind of, developments or happenings within the party that speak about GOs being issued, violating law, and about sand quarry or other kind of issues in which corruption has happened, this certainly opens up actually a Pandora's box.
That's right. It opens up a Pandora's box in many ways. Professor Akhil Swami, the Congress cannot be completely, or Revanth Reddy cannot be completely unaware of what's been happening in the BRS. What is it about the political equations that we are missing? Is there another force, or is this purely the implosion within the BRS first family? Are there external forces which are also benefiting or operating as Kavitha, accuses, as far as those shielding Harish Rao and Santosh Rao?
See, KCR is such an intelligent and matured politician that everybody expected that he will not do what Assam Gun Parishad did, what in Punjab happened with Akali Dal, what happened with Indian National Lok Dal in Haryana, what happened with Biju Janata Dal in Odisha, what happened in Maharashtra with Uddhav Thackeray and Sharad Pawar. So we expected KCR to be careful. Now K Kavitha alleges, and she says very clearly that when she was in jail, the BJP and BRS merger issue was being discussed. So anybody who comes in contact with BJP, any party for that matter, will have to face the same fate. Assam Gun Parishad, nobody knows today. Mayawati in Uttar Pradesh, nobody knows today. JJP in Haryana is totally finished. Akali Dal in Punjab is totally finished. And that is what was expected when KCR was expected to be a very intelligent politician.
Ravula Sridhar Reddy, this seems
took
to
a
be
wrong
a very
decision
worrying
of
proposition.
aligning with BJP, and today the BJP will be rival to Congress and BRS will be finished. And that was the
Ravula
decision
Sridhar Reddy,
that
is
should
that
have
the
been taken by
prognosis?
KCR long back.
Respond to that prognosis.
This party has fought many tough battles. This is born out of an agitation, not for any political power immediately. This party born for the separate state formation of Telangana. We have got succeeded. Even during those days, there were many attempts to disintegrate the party in the form of Congress and any other political party over rival their TDP. Also, then they tried, despite even after formation of separate state and the new government sworn in, there was an attempt from TDP to disintegrate the party. So we have faced many battles. These things do happen. Yes, we understand the severity of the situation. And ultimately, whether she is the daughter or anybody it is, the party has taken a tough stand in suspending her for the anti-party activities, taking the statements and activities into consideration. Now, yes, it might be a little difficult to answer at this point in time because she is a family member. End of the day, either a family member or any other normal worker, all of them are treated equally in the party. Maybe the positions might be different.
Right.
Today, she has made allegations, but the time will automatically answer all the questions because today she is not in the party.
So, Mr. Reddy, the big question is, has it really revived the party, or has it actually posed a challenge for the party? Like Kumar Sudhir has also been pointing out, this could be a new chapter as well. But yes, multiple questions as to what is next for K Kavitha and also for the BRS, Veera.
And I think only that much Ravula Sridhar Reddy can say on air, but we will focus on this issue. Just because she's a family member, came out and speaking, things cannot be automatically true and you can't consider it. That's why I said time will speak all the things. Today, this much we have answered. And see, political party as an organization, we are strong. We are the principal opposition in the state. We are fighting against Congress parties, unruly practices out here. We are fighting on behalf of the, our prime agenda would be that these allegations, whether Kavitha or somebody else, would be automatically answered. Anything it is against the party will be fought. Okay, you are saying it will be automatically answered. We will see how the path pans out for the BRS. It's been not the best of times for the party that rose with Telangana in Hyderabad to power. Thanks very much there to all three of you for joining us.